Hey guys, so I wanted to come on and do my November wrap up. I read 18 books in total, 9 physical books, 7 audiobooks, and 2 ebooks. And I'll do kind of a quick yes, no, maybe, and what rating I gave them. Eventually, I'll get all of the review videos filmed and posted, but for now, we'll get a yes, no, maybe. Um, so we'll start with the physical books. The first one is Hello, Fake Boyfriend. I gave this one 3 stars and it's a maybe. For me, maybe leaning towards yes, but still a maybe. The next book I did a buddy read with 3 other ladies that I'll tag here, but it was Nocticadia, and I gave this one 4 stars, and yes, definitely a yes. The only reason this was not a 5 star read for me is because I'm a college professor, so it made me a little bit uncomfortable. So yeah, so it lost a star for that, but that's my issue. Everybody else in the group gave it a 5 star. Um, then I read a 4 book series that is starts with kind of a prequel, and that is Heart of Stone, and then it gets into Broken Chains, then Broken Bonds, and then Broken Dreams. And I gave all of these a 3.5 star. And they were all a maybe, but leaning more towards yes. I think the only reason why it got 3.5 instead of 4 for the series is because she has another series out that's very similar. So I felt like it was kind of the same story, just with different characters this time. So anyway, so those are, if you haven't read the other ones, they're a yes. If you have, they become a maybe. And then the next one is a book by an indie author here on TikTok, and it's the first in a duet, and it's Unbreak Me. And for this one, I gave it 3 stars. I liked it. It was good. And it was a yes for me. It was also my first cowboy romance. So, yay. This next little novella is also from an indie author here on, I don't know why I'm pulling that, is also an indie author here on TikTok. And it's Fucked Right. And this was fun. It was a great little moment in time. I gave this 4 stars, and it's a yes for me. And then last of the physical books was the TikTok sensation, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I gave this one 2.5 stars, and it's a no for me. I know that goes against a lot of what other people think about this book, but I feel like it was a good start. It just didn't quite pick up enough for me. It was a little on the boring side. So that one was a no. Okay, let's get into the audiobooks. So the audiobooks, of the 7, 6 of them were all the same series. I'm kind of slowly working my way through for, I believe, the 3rd time. First time in audiobook format. The Demon Days Vampire Nights series by K.F. Breene. And I started with book, let's see, I think I did the first 2 last month. So the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th book. So we had Fused in Fire, Natural Witch, Natural Mage, Natural Dual Mage, and then Warrior Fae Trapped and Warrior Fae Princess. These are all 5 stars for me. Like I said, this is the 3rd time I'm on them, so they're a definite yes. The whole series is good. And then the other audiobook that I listened to was the second in a series, and it's called Her Wolf's Demands. I gave that one 2.5 stars, and it was a no for me. It was available through my Audible membership, and I had read the first book and it was okay. So I thought I'd give the second one a try, and yeah, it just wasn't for me. And then lastly, we have the two ebooks that I read. The first was Come Here Kitten, and that one was also a no for me. And it was two and a half. I gave it 2.5 stars. Um, Excessively spicy. I like a lot of spice, but I felt like it was just kind of excessively spicy at the expense of the story. So I would have rather seen the plots and everything and the characters get a little more well developed. So that one was a no for me. And then lastly, the little novella Santa's Coming. I love these little novellas because they're just this moment in time, and you get some spice, you get some romance, you get a little bit of characters. I don't know, I like them. So this was Santa's Coming, and I gave that one 3.5 stars, and it was a yes for me. So these were the 18 books that I read this month. Let me know if you've read any of them and what you think, if you agree or disagree.